Hi everyone, and welcome to your official sports report, your source for the latest news from the Missouri Tigers. We're going to be here every day in your email box with the very latest information, updates on what's happening with the Missouri Tigers. I'm Darren Helwich, the sports director for KBIA. It's the National Public Radio station here in Columbia, and I'm really looking forward to coming in every day with your official sports report to tell you what's happening with Mizzou football. Here's what you can look forward to in the days to come. First of all, it's been Big 12 Media Days. Last week out in Kansas City, 3 days, all 12 teams bringing their coaches and players to meet with the media. We were there and had a chance to hear from Coach Gary Pinkel.
I always tell every class, the class comes in and tell the same thing that I tell every class that they come to Missouri, is that you're going to paint a picture, okay? And it's going to be for the next 4 or 5 years. And you're going to leave your mark. And you're going to go back and say, this is when I was at Missouri. And just like I have my stay here, however long it is, and I have a responsibility here. And I think these guys, these senior class, they take this very, very seriously. You know, they want to play better than we did a year ago. You know, we've got to remind everybody that we've never won a Big 12 championship in Missouri. So there's a lot out there.
And we'll hear more in the days to come from Big 12 Media Days, more from the coach and from the players as they had the opportunity to meet with us out in Kansas City. Also last week, Christian Cantwell met with the press. Christian, of course, one of the top shot putters in the world and a proud Mizzou Tiger graduate. He's getting ready to head to Beijing for the Summer Olympics.
It's a little bit unusual, and you and Askren kind of have the same deal with this. The guys that are playing the team sports, they finish their time at the university and then they'll go on. Justin, for instance, he's got his coaches in Cincinnati and now in San Francisco, and he'll come visit every now and then, but doesn't really have that tie to the university. You guys still have pretty strong ties with the university, and obviously you medaling would be a big deal for the university. We're seeing the sport really growing on this campus, had the regional here last year and all that stuff. Do you feel, is that an important part of this at all to you, being a part of the university still?
Yeah, it's I love Columbia, I love the university, I love the state of Missouri, so anything I can do that would make them proud or make them feel that we've accomplished something, that would be pretty cool, I think, to me. I mean, that's something that I take pride in, is where I'm from, so anytime I can bring some sort of positive light to that, then the more the better.
And we'll hear more all this week from Christian Cantwell as he gets ready to head to Beijing for the Summer Olympic Games. It's the official sports report, your source for what's happening with Mizzou Tiger sports. Now the big news, of course, today for Tiger fans is that it is opening day of practice for the Tiger football team. The Mizzou Tigers, champions of the Big 12 North. Last year, of course, the most successful season in MU football history. And Chase Daniel and all of the rest of the team back in Columbia. Practice starts today. We'll have our cameras out there at practice, and we'll start all this week bringing you all the details of what's happening at practice as the Tigers get ready for opening day. The countdown continues. It's just 26 days now until the Tigers take on Illinois at the Edward Jones Dome out in St. Louis. The Fighting Illini, of course, coming off a very successful season as well. They were 9-4 last year, played in the Rose Bowl against Southern California, and you'll remember it was an incredibly exciting game out there at the Dome in St. Louis last year, with Mizzou pulling out a 40-36 victory. 26 more days, and it's the Tigers and Fighting Illini in St. Louis.
They'll be much better than they were a year ago. And they, guess what? By the way, they went to the Rose Bowl last year.
Yeah.
And but they'll be a lot better, and that's going to be a huge football game for us. And that's what we're working hard to do. We want to play our best game against them, and that really is our goal. It has been our goal and be our goal from now until we play them on the 30th.
Then 1 week later, it's the day we're all really looking forward to, you tailgaters especially, opening day here in Columbia as the Tigers open up the home stretch of their season with 3 straight home games, starting with cross-state rival Southeast Missouri State. The Red Hawks of SEMO will come to town, followed by the Nevada Wolfpack, and then a familiar name. Remember Turner Gill, former Nebraska quarterback? He's now the head coach at the University of Buffalo. He'll bring his Bulls in to take on our Mizzou Tigers at Memorial Stadium. Football, of course, not the only sport players getting ready for here on campus. The Mizzou soccer team had an incredible season last year under Coach Brian Blitz, made it to the NCAA tournament, hosted a regional here in Columbia, won their first round game, and then lost an incredible match in overtime to eventual national champion Southern California. They had that great year last year, all without the benefit of a single senior on the roster, so it should be a really great season for Tiger soccer. Their opening day is just 10 days from today. They'll be traveling to Omaha to take on the Creighton Blue Jays, and then they'll have their home opener against Illinois State coming up on the 17th at Aubrey J. Walton Stadium in Columbia. But with the official sports report, our focus is mostly going to be on football. Again, practice starting today, and join us all this week as we'll have reports from practice. We'll also let you hear more from Big 12 Media Days from Coach Pinkel and the players that were out in Kansas City. More from Christian Cantwell coming up as well later this week. Now don't forget, this Sunday, Mizzou Fan Day at Memorial Stadium. Truman the Tiger going to be there, Mizzou cheerleaders, and of course all the coaches and players for you to meet, get autographs, and just have a good time there at Memorial Stadium. 4 o'clock for the gates to open, 5:30 the players will come out. Fan Day this Sunday, and that again is free for everyone. And that's your official sports report for today. We'll be back tomorrow to tell you what's happening with the first day of Mizzou football practice, and hearing more from Big 12 Media Days and Coach Gary Pinkel. We'll be back every day with the latest on your Missouri Tigers. For the official sports report, I'm Darren Hellwedge. See you tomorrow.